Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin starts really positive into the week with the latest extension to the upside. Our bullish perspective is overall confirmed. All I have to do though is to adjust the micro support area, and I'm also going to lift the relevant signal level that would tell us that a low is that a top is in place, at least a local top. I want to focus only on the 1 hour time frame in this video. In the previous videos, the communication was around that I'm leaning bullish, continue to lean bullish against the red line here, and that the red signal line at 46,850 roughly needs to be crossed to the downside to suggest that wave 4 has started. This signal was never given, and the focus to the upside against our support region remains therefore intact. I still see this as an extension of the third wave at the moment, and the signal level will be lifted, which means it now takes a break below today's low, the intraday low, below 47,650 to suggest that a top is in place. There would be an initial signal, maybe a little bit higher than that, it's 47,680. And we can also increase the height of the support box down there. What is that for? Well, we have obviously the first initial signal level, which will tell us that wave 5 of 3 has topped. Yeah, that is, as I said, the red line, the initial dotted line. Only then the support range in orange comes into focus, with support between 46,565 and 44,870. This will change, you know, the higher the price goes, you know, the higher the box goes as well. I do update that intraday on our live charts, which can be accessed by channel members. But yeah, I cannot say that this fourth wave ever happened really. So we are probably still looking at another 4-5 pattern. But as I said, I'm leaning bullish against support. So I'm not telling you that it's the orange wave count that's playing out here. I can only highlight the potential risk that, you know, B waves tend to overshoot. But even in the B wave, I'm looking for one more 4-5 pattern. But overall, my base case, as per previous updates, is that the white wave 4 here completed on the 23rd of January and that we are on the move to 55k plus. I mean, this is the base case. However, obviously, the analysis always tells us when the alternative comes into play, which is the orange count, which would, you know, be basically this high B wave. But then again, there is no way to say that we are in a high B wave, especially not given the break above the 2024 high now and the fact that we're still holding above micro support. So the idea, one of the main ideas of showing you the support areas is that you have some signals to watch. And for anybody who, for example, wanted to trade this move to the upside, what you could do is obviously you will have found an entry point, hopefully, in the yellow support zone. The price spent quite a bit of time there. And then you could just use a trailing stop if you are here to just trade that move, okay? And I can only tell you that, yeah, the initial signal that some kind of a top is in place is today's low. Then, however, we would need to observe the micro support range here, and only really below 44,914. And again, that will change, you know, as we go a little higher, because it's just a micro support level. Only then I have really something fundamental, something objective to say that this C wave to the downside would be unfolding. And that is just then basically another extended correction in an overall uptrend. Basically, it would mean that the wave 4 is still unfolding. But that is not the preferred view because we're holding above support. And the move up seems to be quite impulsive, at least at the moment. But again, that it's impulsive doesn't really tell us we are in a confirmed breakout. It looks like that as long as we're holding support. But please be aware that as long as this is only a 3-wave move up, it can easily fail. Even with one more 4-5 pattern, yeah, it could just be an A, B, C structure. So my job, obviously, as an analyst is to tell you about the potential. And I've been mentioning for a few weeks now the potential 55k plus in the next move up. But obviously need to highlight to you also the risk and when basically a pullback, a larger pullback back into the yellow support range gets more likely. And here again, you see the advantage of focusing on the charts only. There's been so many narratives around buy the rumors, sell the news. I did see it on Twitter a lot. ETF approval, yeah, we had a bit of a sell-off. That was not a deep and strong sell-off for Bitcoin. It did get into our support range, reversed where it needed to. And again, trading fundamentals, always difficult. Just simply focus on the charts and the levels because only they are really objective. So next upside resistance is basically, 50K. So it's going to be interesting if we see a reaction there. And what else can I highlight? I mean, what comes into focus above 50K? For that, we need to go to the daily time frame. I don't have it open. Because in the daily time frame, I did have some other Fibonacci levels in addition. But yeah, the 50K level is relevant. But from a Fibonacci extension point of view, we've got, here you can see it. 50K is the 1.38 extension. Looks like it wants to attack that. Above that level, 51,550 will come into place. And above that level, the relevant levels are 52,677 and then 54K as the next ones. I will probably today, depending on what happens, but I will see if I can add some more relevant levels for higher. And that's just sort of, we're just going along with the trend and no change. It's correct to remain focused on a bullish market, okay? And I think this current move is good for a lot of the altcoins that we are following and focusing. A lot of the bullish altcoin setups, however, they haven't really started to move yet. So remains a Bitcoin market for now. So I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.